Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Rame
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rame Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rame Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rame Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rame Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rame Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone. So today is 20th of October. It is a Friday. And it is Ashwini Masa, Padmanabha Masa, Sukla Paksham, and Sasti Tedi. So there are no Vaishnava events today. So we shall quickly enter into Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Parikshit Maharaj has been speaking so many words from the scriptural perspective and also from the dharma perspective. So to protect the innocent bull and the cow, dharma and the mother earth. So far he has been all this he has spoken to Kali Purusha. So his words are just like a Meg Gambhiraya Vacha Samaropita Karmukaha. So just to befitting to punish the miscreant. And then he spoke to who are you? Likewise, he spoke to Kali Purusha, why you are doing like this? And then later on, he is speaking to Dharma. And then he has given so many consoling words that he is going to give assurance and punish the miscreant. And likewise, so if we see the last couple of verses, Ma Saurabheya Atrusjo Vyetu Te Vrushalad Bhayam Marodihi Amba Badham Te Khalana Maishastari Yasya Raste Prajaha Sarvaha Trasyante Sadhu Asadhubihi Tasya Mattasya Nasyanti Kirtihi Ayuhu Bhagogatihi Yeshrajnam Parodharmo Hi Artanam Arti Nigraha Atayeva Madishyami Bhutadruham Asattamam Ko Avrushat Tava Padam Stream Saurabheya Chatushpada Ma Bhuvan Tvam Dusharaste Rajnam Krishnanuvattinam Akyahi Vrishabhadram Vaha Sadhunam Akruta Agasam Atmavaihi Atmavairupya Kattaram Pardhanam Kirti Dushanam Jane Anagasya Agam Yunjan Sarvato Astyacha Yadbhayam Sarvato Astyacha Madbhayam Sadhunam Bhadram Eva Syad Asadu Dhamane Kurite Anagahasu Iha Bhuteshu Ya Agakrut Niramkushaha Ahattasmi Bhujam Sakshad Amatyasya Api Sa Angadam Rajnohi Paramo Dharmaha Swadharmasta Anupalanam Sasato Anya Nyata Shastram Anapadi Utpatan Iha. Likewise, he has given so many points mentioned according to scriptural injunctions, how he is going to punish, how he is going to protect the sadhu. Even that the miscreant, he belongs to the denizens of the heaven with all kinds of equipped with weapons. Still, Parikshit Maharaj is able to punish him. So likewise, Amatya Asyapi Sangadam. So he wanted to relieve the distress from the Dharma and Mother Earth. So, and he is saying, Rajnohi Paramo Dharma Sudharmasta Anupalanam Shasato Anya Nyata Shastram Anapadi Utpatan Iha Anapadi. Anapadi. Apadi is in the emergency situations, one can violate a some kinds of a small dharma for a higher principle. But anapadi means it is in the ordinary situations. In the normal situations, if anyone is violating such kind of principles, they will be punished according to the sastric injunctions, scriptural injunctions. Likewise, he has given all kinds of assurances. So now it is the turn for Dharma to respond to, because Parikshit Maharaj asked, please tell me who has done this to you. And he wanted to punish. So he need also witness. Please tell me all the story. Then Dharma started speaking to Parikshit now. So Dharma, it's Dharma, the bull in the form of bull. So he is speaking, O Parikshit, whatever you have spoken to me, everything is befitting to the Pandavas dynasty, to give the relief to the distressed people. And because all these Pandavas, because of their good qualities, even Krishna was Krishna was so impressed that even he acted as a Dautya, and like a messenger to the Pandavas. Likewise, Dharma started speaking, just making the Pandavas relation with Krishna and how Krishna was serving Pandavas, and how this Parikshit belongs to the Pandavas dynasty. You are speaking in such a befitting to the Pandavas dynasty. So beautifully, Dharma started speaking. So we are in the first canto, chapter 17, verse number 17. Dharma Bhuvacha एतद्वः पाण्डवेयानां युक्तम् आर्त अभयं वचः येषां गुणगैनैः कृष्णो दौत्यात् भगवान् कृतः एतद्वः पाण्डवेयानां. Dharma is saying, etadvaha pandaveyanam. O Parikshit, whatever you have spoken, etadyaha, all this, whatever you have spoken, pandaveyanam yuktam, and of those who are in the Pandava dynasty, and yuktam, it is just befitting. Artha abhayam vachaha, artha abhayam vachaha, thus, and to give freedom from all fear to the sufferer. All your words are artha abhayam vachaha. Your words are just like a giving relief to the person who is suffering from the distress. Yuktam artha abhayam vachaha. So in the Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, it is anudvega karam vakyam satyam priya hitam chayat. So that is how one has to speak. So Dharma is addressing Parikshit. You have spoken rightly and pleasingly to give relief from the distress. Yuktam artha abhayam vachaha. Yesham gunaganaihi Krishno. So further, Dharma is relating everything to the Krishna. Yesham gunaganaihi Krishno. So Dharma says Pandaveyanam yuktam. Now, Yesham gunaganaihi Krishno. And all the Pandavas, their qualities, they are very beautiful. How they are Krishno Dauchadav. And Krishna, he acted as a Dautya and so many other messenger and a chariot driver. Likewise, so many ways he has served to Pandavas. Krishna Dauchadu Bhagavan Pritaha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has performed. He has served the Pandavas. Yesham Gunaganaihi Krishna Dauchat Bhagavan Pritaha. So you are coming from such kind of dynasty, Pandavas dynasty. Even you are also protected by Krishna when you are in the womb. So likewise, Dharma started speaking very beautifully. Etadvaha Pandaveyanam yuktam artha abhayam vachaha yesham gunaganaihi Krishno dhauchado bhagavan pritaha. So translation for this verse. The personality of religion said, these words just spoken by you befit a person of the Pandava dynasty, captivated by the devotional qualities of the Pandavas. Even Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, performed duties as a messenger. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The assurances and challenges made by Maharaja Parikshit are never exaggerations of his real power. The Maharaja said that even the denizens of heaven could not escape his stringent government if they were violators of religious principles. He was not falsely proud, for a devotee of the Lord is equally as powerful as the Lord, or sometimes more powerful by his grace. And any promise made by a devotee, though it may be ordinarily very difficult to fulfill, is properly executed by the grace of the Lord. The Pandavas, by their unalloyed devotional service and full surrender unto the Lord, made it possible for the Lord to become a chariot driver, or sometimes their letter messenger. Such duties executed by the Lord for his devotee are always very pleasing to the Lord, because the Lord wants to render service to his unalloyed devotee, whose life has no other engagement than to serve the Lord with full love and devotion. Maharaja Parikshit, grandson of Arjuna, the celebrated friendly servitor of the Lord, was a pure devotee of the Lord, like his grandfather, and therefore the Lord was always with him, even from the time when he was helplessly lying in the womb of his mother and was attacked by the blazing Brahmastra, a weapon of Ashwadhama. A devotee is always under the protection of the Lord, and therefore the assurance of protection by Maharaja Parikshit could never be without meaning. The personality of religion accepted this fact and thus thanked the king for his being true to his exalted position. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So in this purport, very nicely Prabhupada has given how Parikshit is giving his promises and words to Dharma. And also Prabhupada mentions sometimes devotee is more powerful, uh, and he shows so much of mercy. So by the Lord's grace, even though it is very difficult to fulfill, but by the Lord's grace, it comes into existence. All the desires of the devotee will be fulfilled, because he doesn't have anything except his dedication to the Lord, his complete dedication to the Lord. So this dedication and devotional service to the Lord, it is not possible for everyone. And even though muktim dadadi karihit sma na bhakti yogam, so even the Lord gives liberation to conditioned souls very easily if they just engage some kind of meditation to relieve from this material world. They will get it. But sma na bhakti yogam, but giving devotional service to the uh, it is not possible unless they have dedicated themselves. So that is Pandavas. Here Sukadev Goswami, he says to Parikshit, when Rishabhadev has been giving instruction to his children, at the time after that, he mentions Rajan Patim Guruhu Alam Bhavatinam Idhunam Daivam Daivam Priyaha Kulapatihi Kvacha Kinkarovaha, because Pandavas, they have been always treating Krishna always like a Daivam Priyaha Kulapatihi. That's why Kvacha Kinkarovaha, and they have been just like a whatever the Lord wanted them to use, in such a way they were being uh, acting on behalf of the Lord. So they have dedicated themselves 100%. So that's why he was saying, Atasve Anga Bhagavan Bhajita Mukundo Mukti Dadati Karichet. Even though he will give mukti to the other people, whoever is engaging in kind of thing, but whoever dedicated smana bhakti yogam, except the devotional service, because by devotional service one can take the Lord into his own control. So that way Sukadev Goswami is saying. So here here Pandavas, they have dedicated themselves like that, and Parikshit is coming from such kind of dynasty. See, this one is here Prabhupada says, Devotees are always very pleasing to the Lord because the Lord wants to render service to his unalloyed devotee, whose life has no other engagement than to serve the Lord with full love and devotion. Maharaja Parikshit, grandson of Arjuna, the celebrated friendly servitor of the Lord, was a pure devotee of the Lord like his grandfather, and therefore the Lord was always with him, even from the time when he was helplessly lying in the womb of his mother and was attacked by the blazing Brahmastra, weapon of Ashwadhama. So this is the Lord's so much of the loving relationships between the Lord and his devotees. They're always pleasing. They're all pleasing to the Lord and also to the devotees. So, and also Dharma is addressing Yesham Gunaganaihi Krishno Dauchado Bhagavan Krutaha. And Dharma is mentioning that relationship with the Pandavas, so much of loving devotion. So this is what everyone is desiring for. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So likewise, Dharma is speaking. Dharma uvacha. Yetadvaha pandaveyanam yuktam ata abhayam vachaha yesham gunaganaihi krishno dhauchado bhagavan kritaha. Okay, so we shall quickly move into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is a letter to Aniruddha, October 21st, Tettenhurst. It is a small letter. Can I request any dear devotees to read this letter?
I can read Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, please.
My dear Aniruddha, please accept my blessings. I am in due receipt of your letters dated October 5th, 1969 and October 7, 1969, and have noted the contents carefully. As you were not fixed up in any place, I could not reply. Now I understand from Brahmananda's letter that you have returned back to New York Temple, so I am glad to hear this. Please note it carefully that you cannot leave Krishna consciousness. That is a fact. And even if you want to leave, Krishna will not leave you. That is also a fact. Under the circumstances, you should adjust your situation and continue Krishna consciousness very enthusiastically. I know you are a very intelligent boy, industrious, so you can do tremendous service to Krishna by utilizing your inherent qualities. I'm very glad you decided to marry and I quite approve of it. My married couple disciples are doing very nice service to Krishna consciousness in Hawaii, Japan, London, Los Angeles, Boston, New York, etc. So you also get yourself married, and if you like, you open a new branch, and husband and wife together advance the cause of Krishna consciousness. Anyway, I recommend your married life very strongly. That will give you extra strength to serve Krishna. So do it as soon as possible. I think Brahmananda will help you in this matter and that will solve all your problems. I hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well-wisher is Bhaktivedanta Swami. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Yeah,
Krishna.
thank you. Can you take away points, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji, there are few important points Srila Prabhupada is mentioning here. Actually, this Aniruddha was not, in the beginning, he was like not very serious. He was going here and there. But when Prabhupada realized that he came back to New York Temple, then he could contact him and give him instructions. And in here, he is mentioning about his following Krishna consciousness. And he says, once anybody will take the taste of Krishna consciousness, they will never leave. And if they want to leave also, Krishna will not let them go. So this is really, I like this point. And he is a very enthusiast. He is very enthusiastic and he is a very hardworking and intelligent boy.
so he can do a lot of service in Krishna consciousness, utilizing his qualities. And also, Prabhupada is approving his desire of getting married. And also, Srila Prabhupada is giving example of how in Grahastha couple can seriously help in Krishna consciousness, and he is giving example of devotees how they are helping in Hawaii, Japan, London, and Los Angeles, and everywhere. So also he is strongly recommending him to get married as soon as possible, so that they can also follow the other disciples. And this is what my takeaway point, Prabhuji. This is very important to know that even married life, some people think that they can't do anything, but I think according to Srila Prabhupada, Grahastha is very helpful. If both the husband and wife are together, they can do so much in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mother. So beautifully summarized. Any other points, dear devotees? So this is this is the test of Krishna consciousness. Once we come to Krishna consciousness, we will never ever leave. So this is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. धौतात्मा पुरुषः कृष्णपादमूलं न मुञ्चति धौतात्मा पुरुषः कृष्णपादमूलं न मुञ्चति. That is, yatapantah, just like a traveler comes to the shelter of his own home, likewise, dhautatma purushah krishnapadamoolam namunchati. Likewise, he will never ever leave because he knows where to come. Once he is rotating throughout the 14 planetary systems within the universe, and then he is getting tired. And once he comes to the shelter, yes, this is my home. Yatapantah. So Yatapantha. So once he comes to his own home, then he feels completely relieved. This is Krishna consciousness. So that is a fact. It is everyone's experience. Once we go outside and come home, we feel yes, this is our home, and then we are relieved. Okay, that is Srila Prabhupada's beautiful points. Krishna will not leave any devotee if he has rendered some service to Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so any other points, dear devotees, you wanted to mention? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
The point about taking a wife and getting married has always been a threat to people getting entrapped in the Western belief system. So this is a good advice from Prabhupada to say how it strengthened this relationship and strengthened the movement, so that Krishna practice, Krishna conscious practice can move on a lot better and easier. So that's a good message, really, because often people say you get married, there's always a threat of splitting up, or the demands from each partner and people not getting on and all that sort of thing. So I hate people saying they're afraid to get married. So it's good, isn't it? A good message, really. And how if you're intelligent, you will do the right thing. And as it states very clearly, once you engage in Krishna consciousness and you get the taste of it, it's hard to leave. And Krishna will help you to do it, because he's never going to leave you. So it's the same thing that Mataji said. It's very good analogy about,
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Beautiful points. That is the nature of a soul. Mukta Sarup. Mukta Parikleshah Pantaha Swasaranam Yata. So after relieving all kinds of troubles, he will come to Krishna shelter. Krishna will never leave. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so tomorrow we have got morning our Bhagavatam Katha, tomorrow afternoon Children's Krishna Club, and evening we have got Chaitanya Charitamrita session by Navadvip Chandra Prabhuji at 7 p.m. So those are upcoming events, and also our Narasimha fundraising event is going on. So on behalf of our Gaura Sangha. That's all announcements side from me, and I don't have further updates. And the devotees, if you have got any updates from the temple or from the service point of view, I think temple services now we are hearing less frequently about those services in the temple. Possibly all the devotees are engaging there. If there are any events, kindly share those details.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna everyone. We got gardening service tomorrow. Start 10 a.m. Sorry, tomorrow Sunday. Starts 10 a.m. If anyone wants to join, please meet in the Haveli gate. We have that tomorrow. And one more thing, I know you said it, I'm going to say it again to everyone. Please join in the Navadvip Chandra Prabhu's lecture and get the nectar, and encourage your friends and family if you want to, because he's a very scholar guy, and I personally thoroughly enjoy his lecture. So you'll get lots of nectar. Please encourage your friends and family and join. In that way, any speaker comes, they get encouraged and see more people and things. So very good. Very good.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for Prabhuji and that day. Any other points, or we shall conclude and continue with further japa? Vanchakalpatarubhyasya krupasindhubhyev Paritanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Anantakutaya
Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Hare Krishna conscious day, everyone.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna
Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta